Hello, we're going to be talking about this app, LEDART, and how it connects to your scrolling sign or LED sign or dot matrix or whatever you like to call it. So we're going to go ahead and open the app. Now at the bottom you've got three tabs. You've got Programs, Device, Settings. Go ahead over to Programs, which where I am now. And you want to go ahead and tap the plus button at the right top hand corner, and here it says no device, find device. You want to go ahead and click find device, and your sign should be listed here. It should be listed in available networks as long as it's on, plugged in, and it will be like a W followed by various different numbers. You want to click in to that and put your password in, which will be 8 times 8. So tap in 8 times, and your phone might not like that connection. It will say it's got no internet. Are you sure you want to connect? You want to confirm that yes, you do want to connect, and that it's okay. You will allow it. So once that's done, you need to come back over to the application, and in this grey box you will see your sign listed at the top, just under where it says parameters sync. Now you want to press the add button, and that would add your device, your sign, to this application on your phone. So once that's done, you will be taken to this programs list here. Right. So I'm going to pretend that I'm connected because I'm not actually got a sign here. So this is just a hypothetical sign which I am connecting to my application. So we're going to call it. We can change the name of that sign. You can call your screen your sign whatever you like. So we can call it, for this example, we'll call it YouTube. Okay. And let's say it's about 128, which is the number of LED lights that are going across, and the height is 128. That's the number of LEDs going up or high, and that's set up there, and we'll just say it's full color, and click OK. And here is my sign with a facility that I have to send text to the sign. If I come back out of here, as you can see, I've got YouTube. That's my sign. I can add another sign if you have various signs around your shop or your building or your office or whatever. You can have them all listed over here. So our example is the YouTube example, which is at the top, and underneath YouTube, as you can see, we have new program 1. Now in new program 1, when we tap on that, we come to this page here. We can select and enter the text right here in this text box here. Okay, now as you can see that letter is way too big. We're going to make this text a bit smaller. So if you come a little down where we can see where it says Arial, that's the font, and right next to that we can see that the text size is 177. We want that a bit smaller, so let's go to 13. That's too small. Let's go to 33. Okay, that's better. So now we can center it. We can let's see, make it bold. We can change the color. If you have a multicolor sign, then you can change the color. Otherwise, it will just give you the one option that will be represented as red, if you have regardless of whether you have red, white, green, blue. So you can even change some of the text. So if we change the word here, we just highlight it on our phone, and we can change the word here to green, let's say. And another important thing that I'd like to tell you is that on your black screen here, that you actually have a canvas. Now, what is a canvas? It's actually this text box here. As you can see, the blue and the blue circle and square things around here, you can actually move this canvas around and you can make it smaller. So we've got that there. So let's put that there. We can make this continuously moving left, like so. Oops. Continuously moving left, and we can add another canvas beneath that. So let's just go to the plus button here and add another text. Now, the new canvas has covered the whole screen. You might think that this is a new screen. It's not. Your other text is underneath, so you want to drag this down, and as you can see, your other text is still underneath. So let's type in something here. Let's just say YouTube video. Make it a bit smaller, and let's just put it up here somewhere, and let's make that move right. There we go. Opposite way. Okay, let's make the video part a different color. Let's color that white. Excellent. And let's give this this whole word an underscore. There we go. Right, so now we still have a lot of room underneath. Let's add something else. We can also add a clock. Let's put a clock in there. As you can see, again, this new canvas has spread across the whole screen. We want to drag it down, and we can see our old text is underneath. So there's some Chinese there. We can get rid of that. Just put not display, or just put that, whatever you like. You can have a play about with this. So you got the American style, you've got the English style, or whatever style you want. Or we can just have the, if you look here, clock style. We've got the digital, and we've got that style as well. So that's a little clock. So it's 5:30 or something. It's clock. Yeah. So I mean, you can have a play around with this. As you can see, it's got various different things you can do, whatever turns you on. And we still have this little box to the right of the clock. Let's put another thing there. Let's put in, let's say, an animation. Let's go push that down to that square. Let's just put in some zeros, make it central, and give it a single wave sort of, or a rotation, or a swing, whatever you like. And there you have your screen. Now obviously you want to put useful information on there, so your customers or whoever's going outside, or whatever message you want to send out there is getting through. You have various options down here, so you can rotate the canvas, you can rotate the text, you can add some spacing. So let us so as you can see, we got up here 0012841. Now that's the size of the selected canvas, the selected box. So you don't need to worry too much about that. So if we go back out of here and we talk about the tabs at the bottom, we've got the Programs tab. So we've spoke about the tab of YouTube, where it says YouTube, new program. We can add a new program. So where it says new program, add a new program and do some other stuff on here. So let's say come in, and we just keep it really big, and we just want it like that. Make it a little faster, very fast. And we make it sort of central. And if we come back out, so that's saved now. If you come back out, that's program number 2. And you can add another, and another, and another. And you can have whatever you like on these programs. And you can change the name of the program. So that's the first one we programmed with the clock. So let's call this clock. And this one is the one that says come in. So let's call this come in. And let's put some a price list or something on here. Option 1, £10. Option 2 is 20. Option 3 is 50. Okay, and as you can see that text is way too big, so we want to make it nice and small. A little bit bigger than that. Go a little bit bigger than that. And there you have it. We can even center that one. We can have it doing continuously move right or up, something like that. Or you can press a random button and it will do random stuff. Or you can just have it static like that. If you come back out of here, that was program number 3. So let's rename this to prices. And you don't have to be connected to the sign. You can be at home, in bed, and you've had this brilliant idea. And all you need to do is simply open the app, come over to your screen that you've chosen. So we've got YouTube here. We've got one underneath that. That's the front window. Let's say you've got one on your front window, and you've got one in another store or another office or another floor. You can select your desired sign and click on new program, and whatever wonderful idea you had, program it in how you like it. You want it to be green, blue, bold. You want it to be like that. You want to have several different boxes, so you can just move that canvas there, add a new one, add a clock, add a text. Or you can delete this clock, so you don't want it. You can just simply press that little X button there by clock, delete this area, yes, okay. And remember, you've got two canvases here, so you can do as you wish. Let's make this. We have another colourful word option here, so you can have it super disco-y or something like that, or something crazy like that. That is if you've got the multicolored sign. You've got this correction thing here where you can bump it up a tiny bit or down a tiny bit, so you've programmed it in. You're sitting on the bog. You've had this brilliant idea. You've programmed it in, and when you're next to the sign, you can just connect to the sign and press the send button, and that will be done. That will be sent to your sign, and your sign will display that. Now, another thing is you can set the. If you look at the bottom, you've got the navigation bar. You can set this to turn on and off at certain times. So let's say on Monday it turns on at 8 and switches off at 5. You don't have to switch it off physically from the plug if you don't want to. You can set those times here. You can also set the brightness and other various little things from here. Right. Now, another important thing is if we go into one of these programs, so let's go into prices. If you press the send button at the top right corner here, this confuses a lot of people. If you send it from here, it will only display this on your sign, these options. It won't display everything else. If you want everything to be displayed, you have to come back a screen, and at the bottom you have to press the send button here. So if you press the send button here, it will send all these programs to your sign, and it will cycle through each program. So it will start off with the clock, then it will go to come in, then it will go to the prices, then it will go to program 4, then 5, then 1. So if you so that is program 1. Yes. Let's say you wanted to not send prices today, so you can uncheck prices here and press the send button. That will leave out prices, but you can check the prices button if you wanted to put that on the next day or whenever. Okay. There is in the settings, there is a help tab. If you go into that, there is sort of a user manual, which is not too bad. You can read it, and it will give you a lot more details about sign. So I've just given you some basics about the application and how to connect it to your sign, but you can do a lot more with this. You can even connect it to the internet and control it from a different country if you wanted, but that's for more advanced stuff. You could even connect it to a news channel, or there's a lot of advanced things you can do, but in general, this is how you use it. If you have any questions, you can post a comment, and I'll try to answer them. Thank you for watching this video.